universe is our birthplace, the Milky Way our home and the Earth our cradle. But is it as safe as our home? Are the forces that created us also capable of our utter destruction? Will we be able to live here forever? Will Earth, our ancestral planet, also the burial ground of humanity? Should we search for new homes? Many million years ago, when the Earth was still a scorching rock, a meteor collided with its surface, carving out the Moon. A similar asteroid collided with Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs, then the supreme of the food chain, plunging Earth into millions of years of standstill and a dire need of evolution by wiping out nearly 98% of living species. This is 1998OR2, an asteroid which has a diametric span of 2 to 4 kilometers. It is an asteroid of the Amor Group, the group of asteroids which can be potentially hazardous to Earth. On July 24, 1998, astronauts discovered the asteroid at the Haleakala Observatory, Hawaii under the NEAT program. The images of it recorded in the year 1987 and 1996 show that it is one of the largest asteroids of the Amor Group as seen by its brightness. On April 29, 2020, 9:56 a.m. in Greenwich Mean Time or 3:26 p.m. in Indian Standard Time, it will be roughly 6.3 million kilometers away from Earth, one of the closest distances the asteroid is to be from our home. Its orbit is calculated for almost the next 200 years, with its trajectory known through 2197. It has an observation arc of 32 years and a high eccentric orbit of 0.57 with the inclination at 6 degrees to its orbit. It orbits the Sun once every 1,344 with the orbit being 1.0 to 3.7 astronomical units, that is when being closest to Sun. It is as far away as the longest distance Earth is from Sun, and when being farthest, it is as close to the distance between Jupiter and the Sun, having a sufficiently large aphelion to classify it as a Mars crosser. Viewing the asteroid with naked eye is not really possible at any point in time. A computerized telescope over here is a necessary commodity. First thing is to point the telescope at the right location. For this, even a smaller telescope can be used with the correct attachments. A visual magnification of about 10 to 11 is needed, which implies that the telescopes with primary mirror of 15 to 20 centimeters can see the space rocks slowly moving in front of the stars. Now you have to use a wide-angle eyepiece to point the telescope to a reference point, and in this case, star in the asteroid's path. When the direction of the telescope is correct, a 26 to 27 millimeters eyepiece can be used to detect the slow movement of the star over the span of 15 to 20 minutes. The morning of April 26, 2020, around 5:30 a.m. according to Indian Standard Time. Observe after 15-20 minutes and you will find the asteroid here. On April 26, 2020, the day of its closest approach, look for the asteroid at around 5 a.m. IST. It will be seen passing close to galaxy NGC 3463 and star HIP 53416. Observe after 15-20 minutes and you will find the asteroid at this location here. Finally, on April 30, 2020, at 5 o'clock a.m. according to India Standard Time, asteroid 1998OR2 will be located close to stars HIP 54875 and 55201. A go-to telescope will be helpful in locating these reference stars in order to be able to pinpoint the asteroid. Scientists believe that this asteroid and those that are to follow are not a collision course, based on some calculations, so we should be safe. For now.